Do you lack confidence when you speak? Does nerves way too often stop you from expressing yourself fluently in English? Do you feel frustrated sometimes that even though you have a high level of English, your lack of confidence means you're unable to express yourself clearly? We all know that confidence is the key to clear communication, and that's why in this video I'm going to give you 7 tips you can use to appear more confident in English than you actually are. So, if you're ready to unlock the secrets to appearing more confident in English, stick around and watch the whole video. Now let's do this. My first tip to being more confident in English is body language. Did you know that your posture can make you appear more confident in English than you actually are? When you're speaking English, make sure to pay attention to your posture, as it can greatly impact how confident you appear to the listener. Remember to stand tall, keep your shoulders back, and make clear eye contact with others, especially the person you're talking to. These small yet important details can make a significant difference not only in how confident you are perceived by others, but also make yourself feel more confident when you're speaking English. When you stand tall, shoulders back, and eyes clearly making contact to the person you're talking to will make you seem more confident and feel more confident than you actually are. So the next time you need to speak English in person with someone, remember to keep these important tips and be surprised how much more confident you feel when speaking English. My next tip is to dress the part. Dressing well can immediately improve your confidence, no matter what you're doing. When you're preparing to speak English in a formal setting, make sure to choose clothes that make you feel comfortable but also confident. You can think of these clothes as your armor of confidence that will not only make you look good but also feel good, and this positivity will shine through to the listener and as a result make you feel more confident in yourself. Remember, wearing clothes you love and feel confident in will set your tone for the rest of the day. If the clothes you wear make you feel ugly, that will affect your confidence. And likewise, if you wear clothes that you love, it will make you feel even more confident. So the next time you have a business meeting or have to do a presentation in English, remember your choice of outfit, which could be the difference between success and failure. My next tip is practice positive self-talk. The way you talk to yourself can greatly impact your confidence and how you perceive yourself, which in turn can affect how others perceive you. Replace those negative thoughts such as I'm terrible at English, I'm going to make a mistake, with positive thoughts. Remind yourself of your strengths and your accomplishments and focus what positive things you can bring into a situation. Trust me, this shift in mindset can make the world of difference in how confident you feel speaking English. So next time those negative thoughts start to slip into your mind, remember this. Instead of criticizing yourself and thinking about all that can go wrong, instead, next time, focus on what can go right and your strengths. Remember that the sun will always rise the next day. Celebrate every time you successfully communicate in English and convey your messages without any misunderstandings. Pat yourself on the back every time you're able to do something that you never thought possible. These important shifts in mindset will really improve your confidence, not only in speaking English, but your confidence in yourself and what you can achieve. And my next tip is preparation is key. Just like before a big test, preparing in advance for a situation, especially an important situation where you will need to speak English, is extremely important. Knowing what you're going to say will help you feel more confident and, more importantly, remove any doubts or fears you might have that you will not have anything to say or go completely blank and completely forget everything you knew in English. The more prepared you feel, the more confident you feel. So, before an important meeting or presentation, make sure you take the time to research before you do it everything you might need to know about that topic. Even practice in the mirror speaking about this topic. It might seem unnatural at first, but practicing what you're going to say beforehand will increase your confidence in that situation because you would have already practiced what you're going to say. Those lines will be stuck in your head, ready to be used whenever you feel that you're running out of things to talk about. So remember, being well prepared doesn't only increase your confidence, but also give you a sense of control of the situation. You know what you're going to talk about. You have certain phrases and sentences you can use whenever you need. All these things will help you feel more confident when you need to speak English and you're feeling really nervous about it. Now, before we move on to the next tip, if you want even more tips, tricks, and advice just like this, then make sure you check out the first pinned comment and the link in the description where you can get my free guide that will give you 7 tips for improving your English faster. So make sure you check out the first pinned comment and the link in the description. Now with that out of the way, let's get back to the video. My next tip is embracing failure as growth. Someone once told me that mistakes are the most important part of language learning because they show us which part of the language needs improving or is missing. Shifting your mindset away from being scared and fearful of mistakes and instead embracing mistakes as a natural part of language learning and the way your brain guides you towards subjects, vocabulary, and grammatical points you're still missing. You should see mistakes as a stepping stone to success and fluency in English, not something that stops you from doing it. Embrace making mistakes as an opportunity to learn more. Embracing failure and mistakes with a positive mindset will help you develop resilience towards making mistakes, especially embarrassing mistakes when you're speaking a foreign language, and make you feel more confident when facing obstacles while learning English. Remember, making a mistake in an English speaking situation isn't a failure, but instead a chance for you to learn, adapt, and come back stronger. So when the next time you need to speak English in the same situation, you will feel even more confident that you will overcome any mistakes you make and come back stronger. My next tip is seek out feedback. Constructive criticism is a pathway to growth and improvement in anything, but this is especially true in languages. When you're making the same mistake over and over and over again and no one tells you about it, it can be extremely harmful for your progress and sounding more natural and fluent in English. Getting feedback from a native speaker, a teacher, or a tutor is a great way to understand your mistakes and how to improve them. Feedback isn't just pointing out your flaws or what's wrong with you. It's about understanding where you're going wrong and what mistakes you're making, and then using that information to improve your language skills. Remember, don't get offended if there's something that they criticize you about. Approach it with an open mind and view it as a way to improve your skills. That this person who's giving you feedback isn't doing it just to hurt you or to criticize you. Once you've received your feedback, make sure to act upon it. Don't let it just gather dust. Find ways to act upon their feedback, practice their improvements, and be surprised when one day you're able to stop making a mistake that has been stopping you from progressing in English for a very long time. Remember, feedback is a gift that can really accelerate your improvement in English and fine-tune which parts of your English that need improvement. My next tip is to step out of your comfort zone and do something that's new or makes you feel very nervous or uncomfortable. Pushing yourself out of your comfort zone can be very intimidating and scary. However, it's an effective way to build confidence in anything you do, but especially a foreign language. Once you've forced yourself to speak a foreign language in a very uncomfortable situation, your confidence will improve dramatically. So really embrace the unknown and the uncomfortableness of new situations. Actively seek them out. If you're nervous about using English in a real life situation, just do it. It means you're challenging your English skills, and after the event where you had to speak English, you'll have a newfound confidence, not only in your English skills, but in yourself. And it doesn't have to be just real life situations where you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone. If you're still using beginner text, make sure you watch a video where I speak all about why beginner material hurts your English, link in the description. But if you are continuing to use beginner material, start exposing yourself to material designed for native speakers. You can read a book, watch a show, a film, all these things that are designed for English speakers. It might seem intimidating to move on from the more basic language used by English teachers to the slang and the fast speaking English you see native speakers use, but this is the best way of improving your listening skills and learning new vocabulary by exposing yourself to this. Not only that, but when you start understanding native content, it will give you a newfound confidence in speaking to native speakers. So remember, the next time you feel too scared to do something new in English, think of it like this. Each time you step outside of your comfort zone, you're proving to yourself that you are capable of handling new, unknown situations, and in doing so will boost your confidence, not only in your English skills, but your confidence in yourself. If you found any of these tips and tricks helpful and are now ready to boost your English confidence, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and tell me in the comment section which strategy resonated with you the most. Also, don't forget my free guide that will give you even more English tips, tricks and advice just like this, link in the description and first pin comment. Now, at this point in the video, I've taught you 7 tips you can use to feel more confident when you speak English. But what will make you feel even more confident is knowing English slang words. So make sure you watch my video here where I'll give you 7 English slang words that will shock native speakers. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video and want even more English lessons just like this, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!